Hey, how we doing here? It's a Monday, the start of a brand new week. Hope you got things planned out, and hope you had yourself a great weekend. I had myself a little nice one. We had some good rain here in Northern California, which is very much needed. Power went out a little bit for yesterday and kind of threw things off a bit, but that's okay. I had a good chance to kind of rest up a little bit. Recovery weekend for his workouts. Got things to work on a few tasks and ready for a new week. And with that, a couple things I was reminded of as stuff I'm reading, things I'm going through, is where's your focus at? Are you focusing on what you can accomplish? Oh, by the way, this is David Allen here with helping you figure out ways to do health and wellness your way so that it fits into your life, works for you, and do things that you want to do. And I found through my own work, it's working on your body, mind, and spirit. All those three need to be integrated together for the big thing. So, where are you focusing on? Are you focusing on what you are able to do? What you can accomplish, the things that you do have in your life? Or are you going the other direction? Are you focusing on what you can't do? And sometimes you can't do yet. What you're not able to accomplish, at least yet. What you don't have in your life. And it also, another way to kind of look at it is that we have a negative bias. A lot of times, I remember John Assaraf talked about this, is anytime something bad happens, whether it happens to us, happens to someone else, or we make believe it up, we got like a file cabinet in our head. Anytime something comes up and we want to think about it, we think about what could bad come, we actually go in the file cabinet, pull out and say, here's documentation. But what we do is whatever we're looking for. If you're looking for things to be bad, if you're looking for the world to be a mean and nasty place, that's exactly what you're going to, because that's what you're looking for. On the contrast, if you're looking for that there's good in the world, that people are kind, they do help each other out, that's what you're going to find. And it depends on how you kind of filter. It's a filter we kind of put through. What you look for, you're going to find. If you go through, it's dealing with, part of it is what's called the reticular activating system, the RAS, part of the brain. Easy example of this is if you ever thought about a particular car. You got a particular car to kind of, you start looking at it, and next thing you know, you find it all over the road. Was the car always there? Yeah. It's just that now your mind is saying, okay, this is important to me. I want to bring it to your attention. Because if you think about it, the way it kind of works is going off in tangents here. We definitely go off in a variety of tangents at times. Consciously, you're only aware about 40 bits of pieces of information. Consciously. Unconsciously, it's about 40 million. But you got to deem what's important to you for your brain to filter through it and say, here, this is what's important. Let me point this out to you. Same thing that we're talking here. If you're looking for the positive, you're going to find it. You're looking for the negative, you're going to find it. So with health and wellness, are you looking at what you're able to do? Or are you looking at what you can't do? A lot of times what we end up doing is when we're starting our health journey, exercise, nutrition, meditation, mind work, all the above, we can focus on someone else's current end point. And we compare that to our current beginning point. Don't want to do that. You start where you were. They had to start where they were at one point in time. But focus on where you're at, what you can accomplish. If you want to compare yourself to someone and let you know what you can accomplish eventually. But don't let that stall you out because you're not there yet. And if you're just starting your health journey, that's just it. You're just starting. You got someone that might have been, if you're comparing yourself to someone that's been on weeks, maybe months, maybe even years, you can get there eventually. But it all depends on how you choose to look at it. So I'm hoping I got kind of little tangents back and forth there. The bottom line is it depends on what you choose to focus on. If you're looking for what you can accomplish, what you can do, that's going to come up. You're going to be able to see and feel and do things you can versus the other direction, realizing what you can. Okay, hope all that made sense there. If you want some help on this, there's a link in the description to my Facebook group, and I got some free training in there. It's available to you to where it's a health and wellness your way. Give you some steps to kind of go through so you can start figuring out what it is you want, where you want to go, and what works into your life and what you want to do. Okay, so that's there if you need it. But in general, just let me know your thoughts on that. Where's your focus at, and what times in your life have you noticed it one way or the other? All right, enjoy the start of your work week for some of you, whatever it may be, and we'll catch you next time. So take care and balance into you. Bye-bye.